Hey there everyone, Brian here. Okay, as you can see, the Craftsman is on all 4 tires, and doesn't look bad. Just ignore the wire that's hanging down at the back. That's for the seat safety, and I was just holding on to that so I can bend down easier. It doesn't look that bad. Those are 18s on the back, 15s on the front, which is a fairly decent combination. I am thinking I'm not going to lower the back end. If you look, I'm fairly low. If I keep with these tires, the ground there is reasonably level. It's leaning a bit forward, not by much. I went down, I'm going to say about 3, maybe 4 inches in the front. So it is definitely lower in the front end, but I'm just looking. I don't think I gotta do much more. Also, with the hood on, you can see how much more the tires are to the front. Let me straighten out this tire. I got no tie rod, so tires are pretty much at the front bumper, which I think is going to help with the turning radius. Let me do a full right turn. That's a full right turn. No hood issues. Also, as you can see, because you couldn't really see from the last video, that's where it's touching the hood. There's some crap under the hood, but it is down. But I may have to just do a little notch right there in the steel, or the tin, whatever you want to call it. But I'm thinking that might work. Why bother mess with the back end when this will work? So that's what I'm thinking right now. So if the 18s, I could stick 20s on there still if I wanted to. I could put the factory 20s back on. I'd still have tons of clearance. And yes, it is lowered. So you can see, let me pop the hood. You can get a better idea of it like this. Because that bracket is flipped and it's right up in there. Basically, this right here, before the top of this, was way down here. So I can show it to you on the 4x2. It's the same front end. So that's a little bit different. This one has a bit bigger, bit tougher front end in it. But it's similar to that, but a lot lower. So that's what I'm looking at. Fix that. So I'm thinking about leaving the back end where it is. So basically, I extended the wheelbase, so I'm having a longer wheelbase now, which is better. In my opinion, it's a little bit better for overall. I think it's just going to be better to have a little bit longer wheelbase. I've also seen when people have built these before, they've extended out the wheelbase, and it's helped with steering, helps with general driving. So. And if I absolutely had to, I could put it back to stock, which I'm not. I haven't really cut too much out of the frame to be able to weld it back in, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to leave it like this. I actually kind of like that. I wonder what it would look like with the 20s on the back. But the 20s that were on here, I'd like to put them on the 4x2, because the middle 20s on that are pretty much junk. Or I could put these narrow 20s on here. These are 20x8s. What came on here were 20x10s. I do have another set of 20x10s that may or may not be good. So I could try them again. Try resealing them or tube them. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So it's basically it's basically an extended wheelbase Craftsman now. With smaller tires, it does drop it down a bit in the back end. I'll just have to figure out that shifting linkage issue for the transmission. Pretty much everybody's saying extend out the linkage, it should work out. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Or this is where I need help on this question. Should I go ahead and flip and spin the transmission and just find a smaller set of tires? I go to Princess Auto. I could get to Princess Auto without too many issues and just find a smaller set of tires. I believe these are 3/4 inch axles in front. If I am incorrect, please leave the correct size in the comment section. It's just the most standard size for Craftsman. Pretty much every tractor uses these, except for MTDs, which, like everybody knows, MTDs are kind of weird in some ways because they use odd sizes. And they use the stupid square on the axle to lock their tires in place. So that's pretty much it. Should I leave it, or should I go ahead and flip the transmission, lower it even more in the back end, bring it down about three or so inches in the back end? It would pretty much match the front end. Actually, probably make the back end a bit lower. Then just get smaller tires on the front. So I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.